I booked what was supposed to be a private recovery suite, but when I arrived, I was told that my roommate was just on her way home from finishing up her own procedure. I was confused because for a moment I had considered going to Miami and I had considered a shared room in Miami, but I decided to go to Santo Domingo, so it didn't make sense. However, when the roommate got to the room, it turned out it wasn't her first round, it wasn't her second round, it was her fourth round, and it was completely complicated. She coughed all night, she breathed all night, bled all night. I hope she breathed all night. She touched my supplies without permission, and she even wore my robe. When I brought it up to the house manager, I asked her, was this normal? And she said, yes, it was normal, especially for the price that I paid to have a roommate, even though that's not what was written in my quote. I asked to be moved to another room, which they didn't have available, and then I wanted to leave. But what was my option? Walk out of the only safe place I knew in a strange country immediately after surgery? Signed, I wish I found you sooner. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this before, and unfortunately, we've had to save so many girls from this type of situation. We've actually been told many times to change our name from the sanctuary to the refuge because we've picked up so many girls in bad situations. It's a little bit hard when you're shopping online, which is why you want to make sure that you have a consultant, an advocate, a coordinator, somebody that you can talk to that can verify services for you or quality of care, somebody that can suggest and recommend places for you, and somebody that can provide resources in the event that there's an emergency or that you need to switch gears quickly. Very, very important. Also, number two, look at the social media, look for reviews, all of those things. Like I said, you should take with a grain of salt. You should always try to make contact with whoever is at the place, because no matter how nice it looks or how bad it looks, those conditions could have changed at any point in the game. So like I said, you want to make sure that you make contact with the person who's the manager of where you're going to be staying and talk to them. Just say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I'm booked through this person for these dates, and I just wanted to make sure that you have my reservation, or I just wanted to make sure that you have me down, or I just wanted to make sure that I'm booked in a private room. Is there any advice that you might have for me? Or I just wanted to reach out and say hello since I'm going to be staying at your place, whatever, and get a feel for the people behind the phone, because those are going to be the people that are going to take care of you, and that's the attention that you're going to get. And so it's important for you to pay attention to that. Otherwise, nothing replaces professional advice, nothing replaces professional help. So if you need something like that, you know what to do. Make sure that you are sharing our videos to help us get out. Make sure that you are doing all of the things, and I'll see you soon.